everyone, this is Stephanie from Mrs. D's Corner. I'm here today to show you all about my Back-to-School Parent Flipbook. Hopefully you've seen it on Facebook, maybe Pinterest. If not, I'm glad that you're here because I'm going to show you how to put it together and tell you why that it's so great and why I think you really need one to get on the right foot with parents at the beginning of the year. Okay, so I'm going to go through how you cut it out, how you print it, and then I'll give you like a peek at what I put inside of mine. This is just a sample, so you won't be able to grab like my school email or anything. But so this is the end product, and I'm going to show you what it looks like when you print it out. So let's start there. So when you download this resource from TPT, the great thing is that it's completely editable. You'll notice on some of my tabs there's little clip arts here, right? So there's a version inside of the folder that includes those with the clip art. There's tens, like I think there's like 70 different slides, so you can pick different clip art pages to make the tabs exactly what you want them to be. There's also a completely blank version, no clip art at all, just the template for you to be able to add your own clip art if you wanted, or if you just wanted to keep the text. Also within the folder you'll get, if you really like these fonts that I've used, there's a font list inside. So if you really like these fonts, you can use the same fonts that I've used. So when you print it out, I've done my best, and this is a sample. So I just printed an extra copy of what I showed you. But this is a sample page. So when you print it out, I tried to get as many of these on one page as possible. So for the sample page, I only put 4 on a page, but this whole sheet here will be covered with the front cover. You'll need 9 different colors of paper or 9 sheets of paper to make one. But like I said, each page, so I did it on Astrobrights paper, and I just chose 9 different colors. Again, here's the colors that I picked. You could use your school colors. You could do 2 or 3 different colors. You can honestly make it however you want. I like using a different color for each tab because it helps it pop, and they're their own each individual tab then. So when you print it, these are what your pages are going to look like. Again, you'll have 6 on this page to fill in the most to save you paper. This one will also have 6. These are the same size, and again, why it's called a dual flat book is because there's 2 tabs at each level. So you might have seen, you know, the traditional flat book. Maybe you've downloaded my freebie flat book. That's the traditional. This one is really cool because it's smaller, but you can hold twice as much information inside of just this little thing here. So it's twice as valuable as just the generic flat book that you see. So when you print it out, my paper's got all stuck to the floor here. By the way, this is my hoarding of stuff that I accumulated over summer. If you're wondering why I'm sitting in here, I need to go through it before I go to school Monday. So just ignore my clutter of stuff. So you're going to see all of this here, okay? And again, you'll have enough that'll fit this whole page to save you paper. And you'll see these ones are the same size. Now, on the first page, I just kind of do like a meet the teacher, and I know that it's backwards. But in the folder you get this exact copy, so you can kind of mirror what I've used or use, you know, your own wording yourself. I included a picture clip art that I had drawn of me, you know, meet the teacher, told everybody about me, all my families. And then on the next page I did the contact information because I think it's important for them to know me first and then to have contact information because that's the most prevalent information that parents are going to want. So you put your email address, your phone, when your conference time is, how they can get a hold of you. Then you go to the next level of tab, and this is where you can start making it more individualized for your classroom. You're going to take a look. I do helping hands, so I ask parents, you know, if they want to donate supplies to the classroom because I teach special ed. A lot of our supplies are outside of the normal pencil paper. We use a lot of Ziploc bags, a lot of Clorox wipes. We use baby wipes, Velcro, you name it. So I put it on here. That way parents have like a full list for the year, like, oh, it's December, what do you need? Oh, well, let me look at the flat book that I kept because she lists everything that they use on the daily in that flat book. Then I go into the classroom schedule. Again, this is my schedule from last year. This is not an individualized student schedule. This is the general classroom schedule. I don't include specials. I send home individual schedules with my students after the first couple of weeks to make sure we have all the kinks worked out within their individual schedules and that it's flowing nicely. So I just include the basic general classroom schedule here, and then, like I said at the bottom, I say student schedules we vary and send at the next time. I talk about classroom management again. So on the actual flat book itself, you're not going to see these clip arts. You're only going to see the clip art on the actual tab. You are welcome, and there is space, and it is completely editable for you to add clip art on every page if you wanted, to not add any clip art at all. That's the beauty of this. You make it exactly what you need for your classroom. So I kind of just go over how classroom management looks in my classroom in the school. Parent helpers, okay, so they're on the same level. If parents want to come in, make some copies for me, kind of like a room mom. We have a lot of PTA helpers, so that's great for them as well. And this goes now into the last tab, so it's longer. So I save the most information that I need to give about a certain topic for the last tab, because I have two of them, right? Two levels, and I can type the most information in here and give it to the parents at once. So we do Fun Food Friday in my classroom, so it kind of gives them the rundown of how that works in the class. And then my last tab is about the Reading Toolkit. I send home a Reading Toolkit with my students, or I try to, every Friday or every Monday with a new book for them to read at home with their parents. So what you're going to do is you're going to print this out. So you're going to get 8 covers. This one only has 2 because of the size. I couldn't necessarily fit it. So you will need more of some colors than others and less of others. I suggest getting on Amazon and just ordering like a huge ream of Astrobrights. I think it's like $12 for like 500 pages. It's amazing. I use all of the tabs, Jasmine. I see your comment. I use all of the tabs. There's 8 total tabs. Again, here I'll show you. Here's the finished one. There's 8 total tabs. Okay, so it literally, when you cut it out, this is what it's going to look like. Okay, so I showed you each tab what it looks like when you print it, and this is what it's going to look like after you cut it out. So there's literally 2 tabs at each level. That one looks, nope, that's right. It's backwards, so it's messing me up here. And then there's room on the back if parents want to add notes, they can add notes. I stick a magnet on the back because I put it on my fridge at school, and then I also encourage parents, you know, keep it throughout the school year. I'll send a new home one next year, but it's great because then they can just put it on their fridge at home. It doesn't take up that much space. It's literally like 5 inches by 4 inches. So you can see it with my hand. It's literally the size of my hand, right? It doesn't take up much fridge space, and it has everything they need to know for the entire school year. It's perfect. Okay, so I showed you what it looks like when you print it. When you cut it out, you're going to have all these little flaps, right? And how it works is, when you print it, it's going to print in order, okay? So you're going to put it together like you're reading a book. You're going to work from left to right. So you're going to do the cover, and then the tab, the first tab, the Meet the Teacher tab, is going to be the tab that's on the left, right? Yeah, the left. So then you're going to flip it up, and there's the right tab. But you're going to notice here that my template isn't exactly, you know, the most perfect when it came to this. You can either keep it like that. I'm a little crazy, so I like to cut that off. You notice I cut it off here. It does take a little bit more time, but all you do is I just take the 2 pages that I need to make work, and it's literally a little snip. So you just take your scissors, and that's it. And now it fits perfect. So you can do that for your tabs. And then once you finish doing that, I'm going to put it together here. So you go from this, you work from left to right, top to bottom. So you're going to start with the cover, you're going to start with the top layer, left to right, second layer, left to right, third layer, left to right, bottom layer, left to right. And then you just staple twice at the top, and if you want, you can add a magnet to the back so parents can put it on the fridge, and that's it. It does take a little bit of time to put together, I'm not going to lie to you. But the great thing about this is, so our back to school night isn't before the kids come. So I can have my kids help me cut these out. And if I go over it with the kids, they can write notes to their parents in here for their parents to keep track of it. You could also do like a fill in the blank, like for your email address and your phone number, and you can write on the board. Parents have to be interactive with you and pay attention and actually get that information from you, which is also a great thing to do. So if you want to grab this, or if you have any other questions, just leave them in the comments, and I will respond to them after the video is over. I kind of wrote it both ways. I wasn't sure if it was going to fit forward or backward, so I'm glad that my backwards writing down here is actually legible, and you can read it. So you're going to go to bit.ly/B, T, S, dual flipbook. Now, since you made it to the end of this video, I have some great news for you. I have a couple of giveaways that are ending tomorrow, and then I also have one that is going live tomorrow. Yes. So you have a chance to win 8 I'm giving away 8 $25 Teachers Pay Teachers gift cards. Okay, 8. Not just 1 or 2, but 8. So the first 4, I'm giving them away tomorrow, and you have to be on my newsletter to get them. So you're going to go to bit.ly, so it looks just like this at the beginning, bit.ly, and then you're going to go to capital M, capital D, capital C, and then lowercase newsletter. Okay, so MDC newsletter, and I'll put the link in the comments. I'm going to shoot you an email today. You're also going to get my exclusive newsletter freebie. But then you're going to get another email, and within that email is going to be a Google Doc link. You need to click on that link. You're going to put in your name, put in your email address so I can verify it if you're the winner. And then tomorrow night around 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time, so 9 o'clock Eastern Time, I'm going to be giving away 4 $25 TPT gift cards, okay? So how do you get the other 4? If you are not following me on Instagram, you will not see this. You need to get on Instagram. My handle is @MrsD'sCorner. Tomorrow, what time was it? I forget what time we're going, but so if you follow me today, you'll see it pop up tomorrow. If you forget to pop it up, tomorrow only. So we're doing an Instagram loop. There's me and 3 other teachers. We are giving away 4 more TPT $25 gift certificates. So that's a total of 8. Also, if you love pizza and Redbox, I've been doing a giveaway every Sunday. It starts Sunday, ends on Friday at noon. You'll see it pop up on my Facebook page. So right here within my Facebook, you'll see it. It says Redbox and Chill. Just leave a comment, tag a friend. And on Fridays, I've been picking a winner for a $10 Papa John's gift card and a Redbox movie. So I want you to relax. I want you to chill before you go back to school because I know that it's really important, especially during such a busy time. Again, we just talked about my back-to-school flipbook. Here's the link if you want to grab it. If you have any other questions, please leave a link please leave a comment, and I'll get back to you. I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope your pile doesn't look as big as mine is. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.